Hey everyone, welcome to AI Skills, every IT professional must know series. You have probably heard about all the AI terms and buzzwords, but felt confused and kind of know them vaguely. In this series, I'll make it very simple and clear for you. In this series, I will guide you through everything from the basics of machine learning to advanced agentic AI. And by the end, you won't just understand AI. This foundation will help you think smarter, make better tech decisions, communicate effectively with teams, stand out in interviews, and unlock further avenues. So, without further ado, let's get started by understanding the core building blocks of AI and its journey all the way to agentic AI. So, let's get started with the big picture. What is artificial intelligence? This is the broad concept. It is a science of making machines or systems think, learn, and act like humans. The word artificial intelligence is itself a giveaway, right? Artificial means something that is made by human, and intelligence you know already. Coming to machine learning, earlier versions of AI followed rule based systems. Machine could only do what we explicitly programmed them to do. There was no learning, just logic and conditions written by humans. Things got changed with the advent of machine learning. This was a turning point where machines stopped following only human coded rules and started learning from data. Instead of telling a machine how to do everything, we now feed it data and it figures out the pattern on its own. And that's where the real magic begins. Machine learning can be categorized into two types. The first one is traditional ML, where machine learns from structured data, like data which is in tabular format, having columns and rows, right? Now, at this level, the learning still depends quite a bit on humans, and where human decide which features or attribute or data points are important. So there were algorithms like decision tree, random forest, linear regressions. Then use those inputs to find the pattern and make predictions. The traditional ML is powerful, but still it needs a human hand to guide and what the machine should focus on. And then came the deep learning. This is where the things started to get interesting. Deep learning uses neural networks, which is a layer of interconnected neurons inspired by how our brain works. And the best part, it learns automatically from data. So instead of handpicking what is important, deep learning figures that out on its own, even from unstructured data like images, speech, and text. And that is why deep learning made it possible for machines to recognize faces, understand voice commands, translate languages, right? Once deep learning model becomes large enough and were trained on massive amounts of data, something amazing happened. They didn't just analyze data, they started to create new things from it. And then generative AI was born. Generative AI can write an article, paint an image, compose music, generate code, and even can have a natural conversation just like ChatGPT you would have already used. It is still powered by deep learning underneath, but it is trained to understand context, style, and creativity. Examples are ChatGPT, DALI, right? With more improvement, and currently we are at the current AI evolution, which is agentic AI. Think of it as a generative AI with brain and a pair of hands. It does not just create, it acts. It can plan, use tool, browse the web, execute tasks, and refine results all autonomously by itself. For example, you can say to agentic AI that find my top five competitors and analyze their websites and send a summary email to my boss. The AI agent can do for you. It is like a AI assistant that can perform actions on your behalf. So this is all about uh, the high level evolution of artificial intelligence. Next, uh, just to recap few things, uh, what is artificial intelligence? Machines that can think, learn, and create is artificial intelligence, right? And traditional ML predicts what from patterns based on structured data, right? That we already covered. Deep learning understands from pattern and features from data by itself. And remember, deep learning does the learning on unstructured data as well. And that is where neural networks come. We will cover all this thing in the our next slides. Generative AI, as you know, creates content. It is all branch of artificial intelligence, and generative AI just not understand the data. It can also creates new data for you, new contents like image, text, audio, and video. Just to simplify and reiterate what machine learning is, let's again understand both traditional machine learning and deep learning like this. Think of a traditional machine learning as cramming before an examination, just like how human being learns, right? You feed it structured data. Structured data is something that are uh, neatly organized like tables, spreadsheets, or level data set. Once it learns those patterns, it can make predictions, do classifications, and extract insights, but only from the patterns that it has already seen. It's like memorizing question and answer pairs, great to recall, not so great at creativity. Now, deep learning is at the next level. Instead of cramming, it learns through experience just like as we do. It can handle unstructured data like images, text, or audio and can figure out complex relationships on its own. That is why it powers things like image recognition, speech recognition, natural language processing, NLP, right? So, in short, we can say that traditional ML learns from structured data and deep learning learns from experience and unstructured data. Both are ways of teaching machines, but deep learning takes it closer on how human actually learn. Once machine learns well using models like LLMs or DALI, we reach the stage of generative AI, where machine can create new texts, images, code, or even music on their own. But the next step is even more powerful. Welcome to Agentic AI. This is when AI does not just generate ideas, it takes action. Agentic AI can plan, execute, get feedback, and adapt, almost like a digital teammate. It can work as a coding assistant or even as a customer support agent that learns and improves with every interaction. So, with this, we come to the end of the first part, which is the AI foundation. And in the next part, we'll go through the machine learning in detail, starting with where we'll learn about machine learning models, types of machine learning like supervised learning, unsupervised learning. Then we will see different data in machine learning, right, which is like structured data, unstructured data. We'll talk about feature engineering, and after that we will see the ML workflow, and where we will see the 6 steps to build your first ML model, right? And then we will learn about deep learning and neural network. With this, we come to the end of the first video in the AI skills every IT professional must know series, and I'm sure you have liked it. If you have liked the video, please like and subscribe, and soon we will see you in the next video. Thank you very much.